So one very popular app that a lot of people do use is the Google Sheets connector that we have. So under the Connect Apps option, you will be able to see that we have a few integrations available for very, very quick access, Google Sheets being one of them. And this is fantastic to actually have all of your responses flow through automatically. And you can also incorporate filters on them as well. So if we were to build from scratch, we would select create new sheet. We can give it a name. And you can decide if you want to actually have that target filter. So perhaps maybe you only want those that are overall, not like they're the detractors. We can maybe even set like up to the 3. So these are those that are unhappy, and you know exactly what it is that you're looking at versus the entirety of the data set. So this is also very helpful if you have an identification within your survey for maybe a region or a direct manager, and then you can have the data set be accessible by that particular manager and watch all the results roll on in. When you're starting from scratch, you can also sync the previous responses as well. And we can go to include survey data. You'll see here automatically the custom variable for department has been incorporated. But if we're looking at the metadata, we're actually not seeing the custom data fields. This is something where you do need to add manually. So you would add more data and you would scroll down until you select the custom data points here. So you can see we have the custom value 1, data 1, all the way to 50. And we can apply. And again, this is letting you know that any open text questions will include whatever the respondent provides. So again, if you're a little bit more sensitive to perhaps whoever's looking at this data set, because there's no edits being made to the open text, you can decide to remove that from your data selection if you wish. And here we actually have the example from the survey that we just took as well. So this here is the results of the 10 responses that we just took a look at. So we have the department here. That's the custom variable. And we have the custom value here. So using this as a reference sheet, you can build on top of it, all of the charts that you need if we're using Google Sheets. Again, we actually do have a native integration as well with Power BI. So you could do some funky stuff as well, such as having a year-over-year comparison. So this is an example that I was playing around with where you're able to take your survey data and actually incorporate it into the charts and show how things have changed from, say, 2025 to 2026. And then on this other page here, you can see the variance and everything very quickly. And if you wanted to take a look at other integrations that we have available, if you select your initials here again at the top right, apps and integrations, you'll see here a bunch of different options, including as well, like, rewards. If you're looking to incentivize folks to take your survey, Microsoft Teams and Slack are very popular as well. And you are able to get results coming through those platforms as soon as the survey has been submitted. So it's great for very quick action to take on, especially if you're looking at a survey where it's a post-event or a post-experience type of survey. And then lastly, we do have an API where if there is no native integration available within the platform. We do have an API that would allow for you to, essentially be utilized, whether it's through survey creation, distribution, pulling reports on a scheduled basis. All of that is possible for you to use with this open API here.